Hi, my name is Elise Wade, and my informative speech is going to be about the mental health crisis response training in Oklahoma. I feel like my purpose right now is to inform everyone about the specialized training programs available for police officers in Oklahoma and how these programs prepare for them to handle mental health crises effectively, but we should extend it out beyond the basic training. I will say that my grandfather was in the military and he was a police officer and was one once he got out. And my father was a part of the OCPD and then transferred to Cleveland County, Oklahoma, and their uh, their police department. He had many situations where he had the training, but he could have been more responsive and could have handled it better. And this is where I feel like I need to talk about it. So imagine calling 911 because of a loved one is needing help because they're having an episode or anything like that. And an officer approaches the situation. They know how to enforce the law, but they don't know how to de escalate it properly. So, with that being said, police officers go through CLEAT. It's called the Council on Law Enforcement Education and Training. Every officer you see, they have to graduate this academy to become a police officer. It's 600 hours minimum, and it's just something that everyone has to go through. CIT is a program called the Crisis Intervention Team, and this is a program to equip them with the skills needed to handle mental health crises, aiming to improve community safety and officer effectiveness. I believe that CIT is mandatory with CLEAT. I believe that because of my father, he got CIT certified, and it has helped him in many situations because of that. I will say almost anyone could encounter a mental health emergency, and it's going to be a challenge to know exactly what to do. This is because mental health is so complex and each situation is different from the next, but there is a certain way how to handle these situations. I will say there is a cycle going on right now when a police officer doesn't have enough training or anything like that when they approach a situation, and or even a police officer that simply does not care enough, which is very sad to say, but they will get this individual, arrest them, put them in for holding, and once they are released, a cycle begins. And this is wasting resources, wasting time and money. Just overall, I just feel like this can be avoided. With that being said, there is programs like Kahoot. It's in Oregon, and this is the crisis assistance helping out on the streets. This is when clinicians and police officers are working together on mental health calls. They are going and making a positive outcome on this, and it's lowering 911 calls. Well, it's it's lowering the emergency room visits and bookings and everything like that. But this is when I feel like communities need to adopt this method and I just take on this because it's such a positive outlook that I feel like everyone should be doing it or even stuff similar towards it. Some police often lack formal training in mental health crisis. Even though they do have training, they need more. And this is just a drop in a bucket for police officers because they also have so many more stuff that they have to be perfect at and so many more different calls within their shifts that this is a small part of it, but I feel like this is very important. Because of these calls are high stake and complex, additional preparation and alternative response systems are essential to reduce them. And I feel like this is essential, really. But regular police officers often encounter mental health crises with not enough preparation, but proper training, specialized response teams can make a significant difference. Officers face the benefits of additional training and successful alternative models for responding to mental health emergencies. So, with my opinions added onto this and facts to to back it up. I feel like this is a necessity that needs to happen. But thank you.